Hiya, you alright? Well, after the success of my Christmas cake, and I can't tell you how good that was, that's really good, something you've got to make, trust me. Coming from someone who doesn't even like Christmas cake, it was amazing. So I'm going to do some mince pies. Never made mince pies before because I don't like them, but following on from my Christmas cake ideas, I think I can make a delicious mince pie like you've never had before. Gorgeous. So, and it's going to be simple, always simple. And we're going to use the fruit that you bought for the Christmas cake because we don't want to waste anything, and you've got a lot of fruit there, and dried fruit is expensive, so we're going to use it. Don't waste it. So get all that fruit back out. We've measured out all the fruit. So we've got 100 grams apricots, 100 grams glacé cherries, 100 grams dried figs, 100 grams of dates with the stones out, and 100 grams of crystallised ginger. And you get that in jars like this from all the supermarkets. It's readily available. Now we're going to chop all of this up. You can do it with a knife by hand, or you can put it in a blender or your mini blender. We want it all chopped up nice and fine so that all the flavours mingle in together and get amongst each other. There is nothing worse than when you're eating a bit of fruit cake or a mince pie and you get a big chunk of fruit, like a big massive sultan or a big raisin. Not a raisin in sight here, by the way. So get this all chopped up. Set your mincemeat aside. If you don't like any of these fruits, swap it for fruit that you do like. We need 100 grams of self-raising flour, 140 grams of caster sugar, 50 grams of ground almonds, 2 eggs and 140 grams of soft butter, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Mix it all together. Then mix it all together. So that's 2 stages done. We've got the mincemeat, we've got the sponge, now we need the pastry for the bottom. I'm using short crust pastry. Just unroll it. Of course I've bought it, you didn't think I was going to make it. That would be a stage too far. Just unroll it. Unroll it on its paper. Now I want it a little bit thinner than it actually is, so just get a rolling pin. If you don't have a rolling pin, use a bottle. A clean bottle, I should say. And just make your pastry a wee bit thinner. Now these can be as big as you want them to be. I've got different size tins. That's quite a cute mini one. Or these are bigger ones. So how many you get is going to depend on how big your tin is. You can do like a tray bake, put it in a rectangular tin and just make it one big one. That would be nice. So before you start, spray your tin. This is just a spray oil, but it's actually just sunflower oil that I've decanted into it. It's much cheaper. Just spray your tin. We don't want to go to all this effort and then for it to stick. I'm using a glass to cut my discs out because I don't have a cutter the right size. So I've got 24 altogether, but I've gone from a mixture of normal size and some mini cute ones. Now grab your mincemeat mixture. We need to put a layer in the bottom of each one. Now this mixture, can you see? Oh. It's almost toffee-like because of the dates and the figs, and it's all stuck together with the jamminess of the apricots and the cherries. So you don't taste any one thing, it's a lovely combination. The ginger stands out. Okay, so these are filled. I've shared the mixture between the 2 trays. Now you're going to put a dollop of sponge mix on the top of each one. About a spoonful of mixture on the top of each one. Don't go too mad, you don't want them too big. Now just take a bit of time over this because it's your sponge that's going to keep your I don't like calling it meat, mincemeat, because it's not meat. The sponge is going to keep your fruit mixture in and stop it from overflowing. Although you will maybe get some overflow, doesn't matter. There we go, they're almost ready for the oven. But I'm just going to put, I've got some flaked almonds and I'm just going to put a little few on the top. I think I forgot to say before that I put in the mixed fruit mixture, I put a teaspoon of, what do you call it, mixed spice, and half a teaspoon of ginger in, ground ginger. So just sprinkle a few of these, not very many on the top. And I'll put vanilla in. If you wanted to, you can put almond extract in your sponge mixture. I just didn't want that many flavours going on, I don't think. I thought the vanilla would be nice. But you do what you like. Make it your own. These go into a 160 oven. Out the oven, let them cool a bit. Right, these are warm enough to touch. Just get a knife and go around the edge and see how easy that turns. And just flick it up. Cooked all the way. How cute are they? Let's turn out one of these little ones. Just loosen it around the edge. Just poke it up. How delicious do they look? Have you ever seen a mince pie look better than that? I'm over the moon with the look of these. Over the moon with them. I will say the little ones are more fiddly to get out than the bigger ones, but they do come out. Let's try. Good. Do you know what? There's a little mince pie filling. They are delicious. The texture's lovely. So you've got the crispness of the pastry, the chewiness of the fruit, nice and soft, squidgy, the lightness of that sponge with a crisp top and the little crunch of the almond. It's hitting all the senses there. That's good. I mean, warm mince pies and cream. Go on then. Warm mince pies and cream. Usually I would say no. How good does that look? These are the nicest mince pies I've eaten. If you've got these coming out of the oven, when people come round, they're coming back to your house. Now I'm telling you, make these. These are the best mince pies you'll have eaten, and you'll have made them. So do these. It's a bit of a faff for Northern Nick. Right, make your mincemeat, put your pastry out, do your sponge. Sort of 3 phases. Not really what I'm about. But Christmas, time for faffing. These are really good. If you want to make a good mince pie, one that no one's had before, one that people will say, "Ooh, that's nice," make these. Have a great day. Enjoy whatever you're doing. If you think it's worth a cheeky star or 2, I'd appreciate that as well. Have a lovely day. See you soon. Bye bye. Don't forget to like and share.